Stella. Jennifer Stella just returned to her last year of medical school in San Francisco after taking a year off to work on her MFA in poetry at Brooklyn College. Now on leave of absence from the MFA to be finished after the residency, she only likes things that are complicated, much like the bodies she often writes about. Jenny used to think that writer was who she was and doctor was what she did. This year, she's learned that both are both. Her poetry and prose have appeared or are forthcoming in The Drunken Boat, Switched on Gutenberg, The Brooklyn Review, and others. In June, she will begin her residency in internal medicine primary care in New York. Please welcome back to the Bang Out stage, Jennifer Stella.
Thank you. Thanks, Kevin Emick. It's really great to be back here and with such a great group of readers, too. It's always really interesting with the themes that you come up with, and I've never been really good about writing to a theme, so these are all actually quite old. I hope that's okay. And I've realized they're actually from a lot of different parts of my life and somehow came together, so I'm not going to preface them too much. But very circular in the sense that the last few are about or written in Cameroon, where I was for Peace Corps many, many years ago, and I'm actually going back tomorrow. So there's a lot of things coming together lately, and I'm actually going to finish one graduate degree, so I'm maybe in the middle of one now, so that'll be a good ending and beginning. Genesis. For Robert Creeley. Opening body, beloved thresholds, appointment take, the echoing head. What did it feel to be one at a time? 78, and I still don't get it. Inchoate, nitrogen. To my lesbian friends with more experience at this. In Spain was my star, men knitting the tangled, woke up and drunk. Amber body away, electric. God created until the fourth day, everything. Do trees move without ears? Listen, I have not learned to speak from this mouth to the other, what language is common, how to form vowels. I know one. Oh, oh, oh. Allow this, the artist and his hands. I am feigning sleep. Does my skin betray me? Allow this. I am a subtle canvas. I am malleable. Or I am geometric. I have a position in space. He locates me. I have coordinates. Allow this. I am a woman in. This time I went to bed in just a sheet. Who waits to be unwoven? Unwitting, I have tied a maze. Requires help. Consider falling asleep in a kiss. There is air enough. Who might stop breathing, might asphyxiate? What you do if already mouth to mouth. Tilt back the jaw. Remember, only compressions count. Break ribs. Deliberate tonguing. His ear in your mouth. I reach for you across a Ferris wheel. Saliva, lips, and your hips flush under his peasant shirt. How many newborns have I sipped from your tavern eyes? You crouch alone in a frosted glass bathroom. You, caved between my shoulder blades. I press a washcloth to your expansive forehead. He shows me poetry in black-rimmed notebooks. You remove your contacts. I've never felt more moved to make love. New Year in bed with the young, brimming couple, you curl into me. Racked and retching until sober, fevered blankets like your cheeks. If I'm with you, I'm alive and I want everything. You gripped my hand. We stared across the Seine. In black-heeled boots, we clipped the cobblestones. Tender scholar, he teaches you the rooftops. In my dreams, we were crossing the Sahara in a blue pickup truck. You kissed him in the midnight sea. You engulfed him entirely. The Queen of Leaves in Cameroon. Leaves fall. It doesn't mean that seasons change, but leaves wither, die, and drop of their own accord. Blades can't pierce them, rainforest stubborn and raked to root lines to churn dark earth. Decay. Death needs no season, nor does life, where weeds grow tall as people in a week, and too many babies have no blood left or water. Don't count. Here, clocks and calendars are decorative and stopped, and north just means up in geography. Rains are early or late, too much or not enough, and anyway, some crops shrivel and others rot. Clean, and the one thing you can control is the bald patch of mud beyond your steps, sweeping leaves away to burn. Sweep every day. No politics, no drugs, and still on mefloquine. We didn't sleep the night before. 2 to a moto, and I your minga, or that one, touching on every surfaced butt as if it was an accident, the one with halting Spanish on her tongue. Your mattress rolling toward the middle. Your passport got us across, subsumed me. I had to queue for coveting stamp, as if anyone might end up dictator. Streets are quiet. We walk into prints in separate gutters. Heads, eyes pretending not to open, but looks like a Miami barrio. Booze, yes, on every corner. Resting on. You don't drink, and I'm convinced there's a reason. Each other's single pillow. The only thing I buy is water. Arachne. Weren't you born once, and before that, the liminal space, wary of becoming what, exactly? Shuttled thread to thread, woven before you walked on spinnerets, silk. Could you see it yet? And isn't everything in this world temporary? What is this exercise? Was it asked for? Did you believe in magic, with better reasons to trample household gods, clay and poorly glazed? You play with dirt, creating snakes on wrists, bleeding bathtub letters, and cast-off houses. Mothers, especially those. You wish parthenogenesis for your own sake. Writing allows you that. Approach words with a scalpel. You reopen scars without new wounds or lengthening. The firm white line, a rope that binds you, if not to this life, to the living. Thank you.